Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the video, and today we are once again gonna be taking on the 2.5 APOC Shadow, but this time we're gonna be doing it with two version 1 DPS who are both E0 and S0. Now, in the first half, thanks to this nice little ice damage increase, which is actually pretty huge, we are gonna be playing Jingliu on the first half alongside Bronya for the extra turn, so that she has better uptime, as well as my Robin, who isn't even maxed out yet, but she's just so strong it won't be a problem. And then Luocha for our sustain. Now, but bear in mind, all limited 5 stars will be E0 S0, but character builds will be at the end of the video. And then on the second half, we're going to be playing a Superbreak Blade team, just because it's pretty fun to play, and it's also pretty decent, surprisingly. And then, so yeah, we're going to be running Harmony MC, Ruan May, and Gallagher, since that's the usual break core. And then we're going to be taking this break damage increase buff for the second half. So yeah, with that being said, let us just hop straight into it. Alright, and here we are in the first half up against Aventurine with our Jingliu. Now we are just going to go through all of our team's techniques real quick. Yeah, just use all of them right here. Start off the battle with Jingliu. And, I mean, basically does nothing, but anyway, skill on our Robin straight away so that we can get her damage increase up, as well as some nice extra energy for her. And now it's just a matter of breaking a bunch of dice. So, yeah, not the craziest gameplay you're gonna see. We are just literally gonna be breaking dice here and doing a little bit of math. Hopefully when we beat this, will give us our energy. Okay, yes, it does. Nice. Okay. Since we have Bronya's buff as well as part of Robin's buff up, I am just gonna go for the middle and hope that we can break both of the die with our ultimate. We get one, which is actually pretty nice, although the other one... Oh, we are so close to breaking the other one, dude. If we literally hit that ult, or if we hit every hit there, I mean, we have 100 credit actually, so, okay, I'm gonna hope if we basic here, we'll get our ult. No, we're just short, and the AV just ticked down. I'm pretty sure the AV literally just ticked down, so yeah. If we just hit the ult, and if we just hit the energy there, then we'd already be off to a slightly better start, but you know what? I think we're still doing well enough anyway, to the point that I don't mind too much, I want to say. Gonna save up our Bronya's ult just a little bit right now. Oh, okay, it's gone now. Oh, never mind, it's back. Okay then, make your mind up, Aventurine. And you're just gonna pop Luocha's ult here for funsies, and then if he hits us, then we'll get our field up. Okay, yep, there we go. Perfect. Worked exactly as I planned. And now we just need to break Aventurine, which, you know, easy enough. Okay, skill here. 162k, very nice damage. And then Bronya skill into Bronya ultimate. I think this is basically every buff we can have up on our Jingliu. Let's see. 100 crit rate, 306 crit damage. That's, what, like 4.9k, basically 5k attack. Yeah, 5k attack, 100 crit, 300 crit damage. Yeah, we've got an insane amount of buffs up on our Jingliu right now. Holy. Okay, then. We are just going to use our ultimate here. And let's see, 289k, thank you very much. Although I think we get to go again. And I think we'll do even more damage this time, 431k. Yeah, the ice damage increase on this half is very nice. And we also get a nice extra turn on our Jingliu once again, still with our Robin buff up. We are just going to spam her skill here because she has such high energy requirements, so I do just want to get them up for the time being. Get our Jingliu back in her enhanced state. Lovely jubbly, and... he's got 1% left. I'm gonna skill on Robin, gives us a bit of extra energy. And okay, there we go. Luocha was able to take down Aventurine. Very nice. And alright, back to breaking dice we go. There's only one available for us to break, so you know, don't have much of a choice here. I am just gonna ult. And once again, it's in the far corner, so we're just gonna go for the +10, not the ×2. I want you to know, it took me a solid minute to find out, to realize that these guys have numbers on them. I didn't realize that originally. I was a bit ashamed. If you watched my first AS video, you literally saw me realize in real time that these guys have numbers on them, which, like I said, not my proudest moment. Okay, the ×2 and the +30 are right next to each other, which is interesting for us. Okay, we do get Luocha's field up, which is nice. Okay. Looking at our Robin's energy. Oh yeah, we're fine to basic attack. We can basic attack again. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I don't think so. Anyway, skill probably the plus 30 guy. I don't know which one it's gonna prioritize. If I'm being honest, we want to hit the plus 30, then the ×2 first, because that will straight away let us go for Aventurine. Although, yeah, because if we break the ×2 first, then we're gonna be at 92. Otherwise, we'll be at over 100. Okay. Oh, I think this is actually gonna break the ×2 first. Whoops. I think our skill crit there, and I really didn't mean it to. Yeah, the ×2 broke first. That's my bad, guys. Yeah, a slight misplay on my part there. But you know what? We're aiming to break all the dice anyway, so I'm just gonna ult these two, and there we go. We can now break Aventurine's weakness. And okay, yeah, we have a lot of die available to us. We'll just break all of these. They should... Okay, yeah, Aventurine gets broken. Yep, okay, lovely. And we get another turn on our Jingliu, I believe. Yes, we do. Sadly, her ult uptime is gonna go right now, but that shouldn't be too much of a worry. Unless, never mind. If only. I mean, we will get our ult up here, but you know what? I'm not going to bother popping it right now because I don't think we're going to kill him straight away. 15, 17 AV, 15, 12. Interesting. I'm going to save our ult for when we have Bronya's buff up. 1504. I think we're going to finish on 1504. I actually did do a run beforehand on Jingliu, but I just literally forgot to hit record, so this is actually my second time doing it. I hit like 1515, so yeah. There were a few misplays here. I'm glad we got over 1500, very solid score actually. Although I feel like we could have gotten a bit higher, maybe like 1530, 1550, something like that. But honestly, I'll take 1504, more than enough, and now it's on to the Superbreak Blade Half. Alright, and here we are on the second half for the second time, because Fantilia just took out my Ruan Mei, which was very unnecessary and very mean of her. I actually was on a very good run, but we'll forget about that. Anyway, we're going to go into a Gallagher technique just for the little bit of extra weakness break on Fantilia, and it will also give her the Besotted State, which means that if we do hit her, we can get a little bit of healing up, which can be nice just to keep our team topped up, because that was the problem last time somehow. But anyway, we are just going to focus on the Destruction Flower, because that is the one which will buff our weakness break. So yeah, that's definitely the one we want to go for first. Nice thing is that this guy is weak to Imaginary Wind and Fire, which is very useful for this team. That's why this team is so strong, at least in this half, just because it's weak to so many elements that we have on our team right now. And we already expose Fantilia, which is very nice. I assume she's going to hit our blade. Never mind, that's actually very mean of you. I wanted you to, because it means that we would have gotten more weakness break on Fantilia, and it is very nice to get as much as you can on her as quickly as possible. Anyway, Harmony MC's technique. Okay, I've seen it go into Fantilia more times, so that's kind of disappointing. I wish it went into her a bit more, but you know what, it's fine. We do actually break the flower though, which actually brings her toughness bar down a fair bit. She is gonna hit us here, although we'll be more than fine. Gonna have to skill on our Ruan Mei here, but again, not a problem whatsoever. We will be able to get Gallagher's ult up. Now, I actually do want to break both of the Destruction Flowers just so that we get more of a buff. I mean, they'll both contribute to breaking Fantilia's weakness bar. So yeah, we want to do as much damage to them as we can, just so that when it's the later stages of the battle, we will have even more break damage than we do right now. The question is, which one do I really want to hit? Technically, doesn't make much of a difference. I don't really think so. I'm just going to go for this one because, you know, we have Bounce on our Harmony MC's skill as well as Blast on our Blade skill and full AoE on Gallagher's ultimate, which is, you know, which just makes this team very easy and pretty damn fun to play. So yeah, both of these flowers will be going down soon. I'm just going to basic this with Ruan Mei. I was hoping that Blade could go next, but sadly he's a bit slower than the rest of the team. He's only on like 145 speed. These guys are all 156 plus. Okay, as soon as we break this flower, Fantilia is going to go down. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to break Fantilia straight away. Actually, maybe I should have broken the flower. But then again, we can just break the flower with Blade's Blast attack, so it doesn't really matter. I would say probably not. And Okay, we should be dealing big damage to her now. Hopefully Harmony MC's skill does a lot. 179k, I'll take that, although I actually think quite a lot went into the smaller flowers instead of at Fantilia, which is a bit of a shame. But also just the nice thing about Superbreak Blade is that Blade will deal a lot of turns, even, Blade will deal a lot of damage even outside of his turn, because, you know, you have his ultimate, you have his talent, you have his basic, and you can get those pretty quickly. Anyway, we're gonna go into Gallagher's ult into a basic, so that we deal as much damage to Fantilia as we can, and now she should go down. I mean, first of all, we're gonna proc our follow-up, and now we're gonna proc our basic, which did 260k in total. That's pretty damn good numbers for us. So yeah, I will gladly take those. Now then, we are onto the slightly annoying stage where she does a bit more damage than I would like, but it should be fine either way. And anyway, we can pop Harmony MC's ultimate here, and just pray that all of our hits go into the flowers we want them to. Actually, I'd say they probably did. Now I'm just going to go into Blade's ulti, and we're actually going to heal him up with Gallagher so that Gallagher can get extra energy, so that next basic attack will be able to get his ult up. Actually, if Fantilia had hit him earlier, then we would have actually had his ult right now, but it's fine. It won't make too much of a difference. Now on the follow-up, we deal 174k. Very, very nice. I am going to proc Ruan's ultimate here just because we don't have it right now, and I want our Gallagher to do as much damage as he can on his ultimate. I mean, I'm just going to get these flowers. Actually, you know what? Okay, yeah, these guys are both very, very low. Okay, cool. Now this will break. Fantilia's toughness bar is going to be exposed. We're going to break the other flowers, so her big attack here will deal less damage. And we're just going to go straight for her toughness bar. I'd say we're doing pretty well right now. We have broken 5 of the flowers, so our Blade team should be doing a lot of damage. At least you would assume so. She's being a bit annoying, but I'd say we'll probably be fine, at least for the most part. Sadly, we have to skill on our Ruan, so we can't get any healing on her. We are just going to refresh her ultimate. And Fantilia is going to go again. It shouldn't be enough to kill either our Gallagher or our Ruan though. Although hopefully it's going to be like Blade and Harmony MC who get targeted. Although no promises. Oh, actually it is. Very nice, which means we will easily survive this hit. That was pretty clutch right there, actually. And Gallagher getting hit also means that he's going to get his ultimate up, which means he's going to be able to heal our Ruan, which is very, very nice for us. Now we're going into a Blade ultimate just because obviously Gallagher's about to heal us up. And then also here we can just do a little bit of preemptive break damage. And okay, I think we should be pretty damn good here. Just break this flower and Fantilia gets exposed, and we can just attack Fantilia directly now, which will break the flower in the meantime. And okay then. Question is, okay, we should be able to break Fantilia here. At least I would hope so. If not, I'm going to be mad. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to be able to break her. 100%. Gallagher. Okay, if I skill, I am going to get his ultimate because we're missing 33 energy, and because he's on an ER up, that will allow us to get our ult up. And now we could... Oh, actually, Blade's going to proc his follow-up attack anyway, so we're in the clear either way. Although, just going to proc Gallagher's ultimate anyway because, you know, it will deal a lot of damage, which is very nice for us. 192k on Blade's talent. Like I said, this team, just because this entire team does a lot of DPS, it's just pretty damn strong. So yeah, let's see. We're doing 305k on a Gallagher basic attack. If that's not crazy, I don't know what is. Harmony MC... just refresh their ultimate, gives us, I think it might refresh our team's break effect buff. How much do we do? 412k on the technique, yep. And now we go into a Blade ultimate, and we should be able to finish it off with a score of 1,389, which means we got a combined score of 6,893. Definitely could have hit 6.9k if we played Jingliu literally just slightly more optimally. If we had the 15-12 clear, we literally would have got exactly 6,900, so I think we can call this a 6,900 clear using 2 version 1 DPS without needing any Eidolons, any light cones. So yeah, I'd say this has been a pretty damn solid clear. And with that being said, let's move on to the character builds. Well then, as you can see, both of our version 1 DPS held up very well in the current APOC Shadow. Now real quick to go over character builds, starting off with Jingliu, 145 speed, and then Bronya is on 144, she's 17,201 so that we get extra crit damage, whereas Jingliu has over 50 crit rate here so that she can get to 100 and 218 crit damage at base. She is on the Herta Store Light Cone, Trace is fully maxed out, Relics 2-piece speed just so that we hit speed break points, and then also 2-piece ice damage. Most of the time I just find that forcing 4-piece ice just isn't worth it, so yeah. And then just real quick, our Bronya, she does have her signature light cone, which can be nice for SP generation sometimes. And then Trace is maxed out, 2-piece speed, 2-piece HP, making sure we get as much crit damage as possible, as well as balancing it out with sustain. And then she is also E1, which sometimes provides us a skill point, but yeah, her Eidolons and Lycon don't make too much of a difference on this team, although her Lycon can be a bit nice at times. And then when it comes to our Robin, 121 speed, basically 3.5k attack. The thing is, her Lycon is only level 70. Oh, by the way, she does have 124 ER because ER row plus Von Whack. Traces, nothing up here, missing an attack node, level 9 ult, level 5 talent, so we're missing some crit damage, we're also missing some damage percentage, and we're missing a bit of attack, but Robin's just so strong, it literally doesn't make a difference anyway. And then she is on 2-piece speed, 2-piece attack, so that we don't need to run the speed boots, we're running attack boots instead. And then Von Whack for the AV advance, as well as a little bit of extra energy. And then finally our Luocha over here, 3.6k HP, 1k defense, nice sustain, 162 speed, generates a lot of skill points, 119 energy, a bit of effect res. Trace is mostly maxed out, that's all we really need to do to max out his healing, just because his healing is so strong at base, and then once again E0. Then when it comes to our Blade, he literally just stole our Bootle's artifacts. He's on 135 speed, 163 break effect at base, he gets around, I want to say 150 from our teammates. Actually I think it's 130, but then we get a few buffs from the MOC, the APOC Shadow rather. And then, yeah, as you can see, he's just on the break effect set, literally took all of my Bootle's pieces, which is why they are just swapped right now. He's literally on attack percentage and physical damage, so your break blade can definitely do more damage than mine, but this is all you really need to get the job done. Harmony MC, 148 speed, 225 break effect, S2 memories of the past, all we really need. Traces, mostly maxed out, 4-piece watchmaker to give our team more break effect, and then Eidolons, E6, Ruan May on the other hand, over here, 158 speed, 124 ER, S5 meshing cogs, Traces maxed out, 2-piece speed, 2-piece break, just so we can get an extra amount, although obviously Harmony MC will give her quite a bit, so we don't need too much break effect on her. And then finally, Gallagher, he is on a DPS Gallagher build, S5, not her store rather, just S5 F2P Light Cone, is once again on the break effect set so that he can deal more damage, and also on the Kalpani set, once again, extra damage, and he is E6. So yeah, that's it for our character builds. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, hopefully you guys found it helpful, and with that being said, I hope to see you guys next time. See ya!